Hello everybody and welcome back to Megaquarium, where we are now in Carbon City. And apparently Carbon City Aquarium used to be the top of the line. But as technology has moved on, it has failed to keep up. It has a good selection of tanks and livestock, but the tanks are understocked, held back by a lack of new filtration equipment. So our mission is to invest in new equipment and livestock and fulfill the potential of the old aquarium. Best of luck. Okay, so we need to reach rank 11. Earn 796. Sorry, earn 3,800 prestige. And get 90 guests in here. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. So what kind of pumps are we gonna need? I think honestly, going backwards and getting some of the stuff earlier on. So we don't even have power pumps. That is a really big thing. So I want those first, I think. So what have we got in here then? So what have we actually got? Let's get it on pause, because I don't think some of these guys have enough filtration. And I don't even know if they're supposed to go together or anything. I mean, I think these guys and these guys, don't they eat each other? Let's have a look. So we've got a Horseye Jack, who is pretty unhappy actually. Possibly because of the filtration. May eat fish with a size 4 or less. That's a size 5. So once that Horseye Jack grows up, it'll probably eat the angelfish. So that's always good. The lionfish, I believe, is armoured. Oh, it's not. But it's a size 11, so that shouldn't be too bad. And it will eat fish with a size 4 or less. So as soon as that grows up, unless it already has grown to full size, but I don't know if it has. No, it's only the Horseye Jack that will grow. Leopard shark will grow to 30 after 10 days and will eat crustaceans. Right, so definitely crustaceans in there, but we may need to move the angelfish out of there because it's a little bit like in danger of being eaten. Not good. So do any of them need round tanks or anything like that? They're active swimmers, so it'd be good to keep them in there. Angelfish also active swimmers, so you require a tank of at least 60. Okay. Good to know. The aquarium is probably in an awful state as well. Actually, to be honest, that is not too bad. It's at least in some kind of corridor formation. I don't mind that. That is kind of how I might have built one myself. Maybe not quite the same, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. It'll do. Get some bigger pumps and things like that in. Right, okay, that's fine. So you don't have enough rocks. So we'll just start off by getting all the things that they need. So like, these guys don't have enough rocks. So there you go. Have some more rocks so that you will be happy. What else do they need? Not enough filtration back here. Got tiny filters. What kind of filters do we have? Basic, power, and a large filter. Right, okay. I could get a large filter in there to replace the small filter. Get rid of that. We'll put a double one in. Right, that's that sorted. This one doesn't have enough filtration. That one I could probably just put not a basic, but probably a power filter in there. That would just get enough to help for now, and I'll probably upgrade a few things later. This one doesn't have a filter at all. Okay. Right, so the fish are at least happy now, so that should help with a little bit of prestige with a bit of luck. So our next ecology project. Ooh. So we haven't got a lot of the... Oh, we can get the spotted boxfish. So we've got a good selection of fish, actually. Very good selection of fish. It's saying that these tanks are understocked, so I'm going to start at the front here. So we've got 16 out of 20 here. That doesn't seem too understocked to me. What size are these guys? So they are 4? Yes, we could get one more reef squirrelfish in here and fill the tank up. Might be a nice thing to do. If I'm allowed one. Gosh, we don't have much in the way of... Oh, the seahorses now. That's so cute. No, we can't get any more of them. Okay. What else is a size 4 that could go in there? Just fill the tank up. Clownfish is size 3, size 6, size 10 to 24. I don't think that's fitting in there anytime soon. Could put a Bartlett Anthias or a clownfish in there. They don't need to be in. A shoal. Do you guys eat krill? I don't know. What do you eat? Orange pellets. Well, they would be fine in there then. Size 8, size 12, size 8, size 2 to 4 for a seahorse. Okay. We could try and put a seahorse in with them then. That will grow to 4 eventually. Needs supplements and stuff. It can't be housed with any non-seahorses and sea dragons. Oh. Oh well, we're not putting them in there then. Let's have a quick look. What else we've got? A hermit crab. You are size 4. You do not grow. You do not have any con-specific nonsense. Alright, then I'm going to put one of the... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Before I do this. Are you warm water? Yes. Hermit crab, you're going in there. Okay, so they don't have enough filtration. That could be because this filter is broken. I will need to check how things go once the filter is actually mended. And whether putting the hermit crab in has caused an issue. It has, so... Oh! Turbot 1 has grown to size 19. And we've got an observation request to make a Queasel tank full of jellies. Or... Ooh. I think the fried egg jelly. But otherwise you've got to have loads of different crabs in there and blah 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 blah. I'd rather make a little Queasel tank, I think. I've already got the fried egg jelly in there, so I can see that already. Okay, so I need to put a little filter in here. Boom. Happiness. New pumps are unlocked. Power pumps. Very nice. What else have we got here? Large double filter. They are useful. Mega double filters. Even more useful. No, I'm just going to go through them in order, I think. Right, next tank along. What are you guys? A fox-faced rabbitfish, which seems to be a little unhappy. It doesn't like the fact that there's a green pellet eater in its habitat. Oh well. A red-tailed butterfly fish eats green pellets, and so okay, so you need to be moved. Right, what's in here then? That will eat fish with size 5 or less. Alright, we don't want to be putting anything in with these guys then. They're all big, fat dudes that eat each other. Okay, but I do need to move that fox-faced rabbitfish somewhere. That needs to go somewhere else. What's in here then? Right, that's cold water. Is this whole section cold water? No. What's in there? A corner tank with no fishies in it. That will make the coral starve, won't it? So, I might move the fox-faced rabbitfish, which is not a coral eater or anything like that. Pop you over there. There. Now, that's much happier times. Okay, so these guys have a bit of space, but they're okay. They're happy. Alright, let's check this one. So the turbot will now eat anything up to a size 7. We've got a cuckoo wrasse in here, which is a size 11, and a ballon wrasse, which is size 14. And they will eat crustaceans. So they're happy in their little pen. Just going around, just checking everybody is happy in the pens they're in. This looks like a really nice tank. The horse-eyed jack is unhappy for some reason still. It's a shoaler and it needs other horse-eyed jacks in there with it. Cool. So I probably want to move this guy out, the French angelfish. Because it's fine, as long as the horse-eyed jack is unhappy, it won't grow. So that's actually an ideal setup. But if I want the horse-eyed jack to be happy and give me more prestige, then I need to move the angelfish somewhere else where there's 5. In fact, it could go in with the green pallet eaters. It could even go in... Do we eat anything? You can't go in with the corals though. Okay. I would say probably then this one would be a good one for you. Oh, you're sleeping. No, don't be sleeping. Right, there's something desperately wrong with this situation then. What don't you like? Oh, it needs... Oh, it's an active swimmer and it needs a larger tank. Okay. Okay, it'll get eaten in that tank. What about this tank? What's in here? Cold water. Okay. What about this tank? How big is it? It is 23. This tank is 23. And this tank is also 36. Right, okay. Okay, French angelfish, you're going back to your original place. We're going to need to make more tanks, I think. It's not ideal. See, this tank is tiny as well. Yeah, they're all tiny. They're all mini little baby tanks. And they're tanks of the size that I generally hate having in my aquarium, but never mind. Because if I put in larger tanks, I could fit more stuff in. I could change that tank over to something bigger. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I like to try and get things within a small space and get lots of stuff into my tanks. I don't like the tanks to be really tiny. It's always like this ho-hum about what to do, isn't it? Ho-hum, what does She-Lab do? That looks like a place there could be another tank. Let's squidge another one in there. What's the visibility like on them? They're in 18, 91, 82, 100%. So we are getting 100% round all here. That's fine. Having something maybe that's a bit more exciting around here might be nice. So I'm going to start playing around with the walls and stuff now. Give myself a little bit more space to play with along there. And we're going to move these round the sides, I think. I don't want to have them too far apart though, otherwise we have problems. Part of me thinking, is that what I should be doing? So confusing. Yeah, I'm going to move this one around here. Move this one around here, next to it. Could even pop it back there. Or we could swap them around, actually. I could put this one over here. This one kind of along the... Okay, yeah, that would kind of push people in towards a narrow funnel at that point. That's quite nice, actually. I like that idea a lot. Okay, move this one around. That's going to be kind of here, I think. Why is it invalid? Why are you invalid? Oh, yes. There's a giant staircase that needs to be moved first. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Move that back there. Put the staircase back in. I think this would be a nice area for the area for the Friesel tank to maybe go. could do something with it, definitely. And I need to like work out where my walls are going to go. So we've got a staff door here. A double staff door. No, actually that's where people need to walk. What am I doing? There's some walls in here, so I definitely want a wall kind of along there. Or not, you know, we could just not put a wall there. Why are my walls not working? Do I not have any money or something? Yeah, I have money. Okay. This is very strange. Oh, it seems to be working now. How very odd. But never mind. I'm going to put some walls in there, I think. I'll pop a wall in here as well. I think I might want a staff door somewhere in here. Like there or something. So we'll move one of these across. And then I think I want the greasel tank in here somewhere. So let's see if we've got a greasel tank yet. Because that would be terrible if we didn't have a greasel tank yet, wouldn't it? But we do have one, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that's quite a nice place for it. I might just move that little soda machine over a bit, though. I'm going to put these jellies in here. Jellies. Fried egg jellies. How big is the greasel tank? 24. And these will grow to 11, so we can have a maximum of 2. Great. I'm kind of thinking we'll just have another little set of walls that go along to the back of it. Like that. Just for feeding and pumps and all that sort of thing. So I might want my power pump actually for this particular one. Put a little bit of room behind there. Get some more walls in. And maybe a little bit more space just along here so that they don't all bump into each other when they're trying to get round. Okay, so that's good to start with. Apparently we do need a platform for this one. So that's fine, we'll do that. We need some lights in there. It needs to be a power light of 10. So that's that done. They need some heating, they need some Artemia, and they need some filtration. Fine. Pop in a power pump to there. We'll put in a nice big heater. Probably a large heater would do. And probably just a normal large pump. Be absolutely fine for that one. Large filter, not a large pump. That's absolutely perfect. So then we just need their food, which is Artemia. Wonderful, all done. But I need 4 small jellies. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to have to put them all into something else. So they're not going to be able to grow, but oh well. Just make me overcrowd everything. Because they need to be like 40 in there. Unless I can make the greasel tank bigger. Let's see if the greasel tank can be made bigger. I thought it was a certain size, but... Oh, 24 to 64. Oh, right. So I need it to be like 44. How do we make it bigger then? Oh, right. 36, 48. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. I want you to be able to be big and free and happy. So, oh, we can't change the lights apparently. Can't be transferred. All right then. Just demolish that then. We'll put that over there. Might need to move the benches a little bit. Maybe we could move them so that they're like that. That still works quite nicely. Okay, so all my jellies are in there. They're all quite happy. They just need some lights. Boom. And we need to connect the pump up. Wonderful. They're very happy in there now. I could put some plants and stuff in just for decoration. We only have some kelp in there. I don't need it, strictly, technically speaking, but, you know. There we are. My jelly tank. Don't they look happy in there? And they will have room to grow. So I just need to keep that going for 2 minutes. There is a tank that does not have enough filtration now. Is that this one? No, this one's fine. So where I've got a corner tank, tank 5, that does not have sufficient filtration. It's tank 9. Is it you? Yes, it's you. Need a bit more filters. Not a good place to put a filter, but probably in. Oh man, the door's in the way and everything. Okay, I guess there then. This is out of filters as well, so I'm gonna sell this one and put a big one in instead. Ah, come here. Okay, so I think everyone's happy right now. This is good. This is fine. These guys have no food. There is no route between this task and the supply of cockles. Alright, so I've cut off their route. That's not good. That's rubbish, in fact. I'm just going to move a couple of bits around. So, one there. The wall in there, I would say. Staff door in between there. Okay, so now we should have a route to their cockles and mussels. This is a really boring tank, though. Also, that staff door needs to be moved somewhere else. Or just deleted. And then I need to move all the peeps out of the way because they've gone where they shouldn't be. Gosh, we're choppy today, aren't we? Choppy. Get over there. Get over there, you shouldn't be back there. Anyone else where they shouldn't be? I can't see anyone. The surefire way to tell, though, will be if you have people saying, I don't like seeing this pump, blah, 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 under the prestige. Then they get a bit, they get a bit annoyed when they're behind. Yeah, so people saying that the filters shouldn't be hidden, blah, 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 blah. The horse-eyed jack looks stressed. Well, that is something I want to sort out, if I can. As soon as I can. So, we've now got space to put other cool tanks and things in down the side, down here. I've just rearranged it a little bit. We put in our Creasel tank, so we've got these jellies, which are pretty cool. I like them quite a bit. I am wondering if I can redo its floor or something. Probably not, though. And then let's have a look at the other stuff we can put in. There's all loads of stuff like clownfish and blue and yellow groupers and things like that. I need another tank really, so I can put my angelfish in and then put other stuff that it likes and stuff in there, and put the extra horse-eyed jacks in so that my horse-eyed jack will be happy and will grow in this big tank over here. So that's one thing I need to do. Also, Another thing I need to do is check on toilets and things, make sure we've got enough of them. I think we do. But I also need a cleaning cupboard because I can't see if we've even got a cleaning cupboard yet at all. Doesn't look like it. And I need to have a good look at our staffing levels. So how about, first thing we'll do, pop in a cleaning cupboard. Room stand. And then somewhere else we'll put in like one of those little sinks so that people can clean the toilet if they need to. So this first half hour is really just like getting the aquarium the way I want it. Making sure that everyone that's in all their tanks is happy. Making sure the guests can get everywhere. Making sure the aquarium is clean. Just getting the basics right. Then probably we'll be doing things like adding talks and things like that. Making sure that the tanks are as full as fish as they can be for the growth of the things that are in them. So we don't want to fill this up and then the fish don't have any chance to grow. We'll add some more nice big tanks. And we'll use we'll get a better pumping system going. I'm not going to do too much, I don't think, to mess around with the layout of the aquarium we've already got. I think I'm going to focus more on expansion this time. That extra prestige is going to help massively that we're going to get in like 10 seconds time, 20 seconds time, 17 seconds time even. Did I put the sponge sink in yet? No, I did not. Of course, it's in the way. Of course it's in the way. That will also be in the way. Oh, there's already one there, look. Oh, silly me. Okay, we can put one somewhere else so that it's easier to find. Oh, how about there? That would be quite close to a toilet. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so now let's have a look at the staff and see who we've actually got and what they can do. So we've got you, feeding, fixing, gift shop. Fixing, talking, cleaning. Fixing. And then feeding, fixing, gift shop. Feeding, fixing. Feeding, fixing, talking. So there is one person that can do cleaning. That should be enough to start off with anyway. So it's just Gabri that can clean. We do have people that can do gift shop stuff, so when we do put the gift shop in, that will help. We're gonna have a nice big prestige boost in a minute as well. But maybe hiring somebody else that could clean would be a good idea. Someone who's good at feeding as well, because we've not got many high-level feeders. Yay! Large double filter is done. Cool. Nitrate reactor I think would be useful. And then maybe some stuff for my guests. Everything seems to be getting fed okay at the moment, so I don't need to hire too many more staff. My angelfish has grown to size 10. Oh, fantastic! Fantastic! I don't know what that word was. Okay, I just made it up on the spot. So the fried egg jelly study are truly fascinating. So now we have a level 10 sized angelfish, and we have some room in this tank. I'm gonna see if I can get some more horseye jacks. Do we have any more horseye jacks? I do, we do. So let's put 2 more in here. Lovely. So now they will be happy, except for the fact that they don't have enough filtration, and also do not have enough plants in there either. So let's put some plants in, and then we'll look at the filtration. Well, we could look at the filtration first, maybe. That might be good. So we've got things like nitrate reactors, stuff like that. But to be honest, we've got way too many heaters and not enough filters. So I'm actually gonna be I'm gonna just take this all away. Take it all away, all of it. I'm just going to start again because it's a pretty rubbish layout. I'm going to put a mega heater in. And that should hopefully be enough. Oh, that's plenty to heat the whole thing. So all the rest of this space can be used for filtration, which is nice. So I can put a large double filter in. Which gives me enough there. I do need to move some of the food stands though, because that's caused them a little bit of an issue. So I'll just put that over there. And then I can also put in a small nitrate reactor, but that should just be enough to sort that out. So that's much better. Much better. A very large amount better. Okay, so now we need to sort out the plants. I can let it play while we sort out the plants, so that's not a biggie. So loads of eel rack. Feather calupra would be good if we can fit any in. It's rough in this particular setup, isn't it? We need 22. How much do we actually need the rocks and stuff and the hidey holes? I'm not sure about this. I mean, it's really nicely decorated, but eelgrass doesn't half take a lot of space up. Get rid of that barrel as well. So we're going to put in some more feather calupra and hope for the best with that one. Yeah. Triangle turbine weed takes up such a large amount of space, it's not really worth it. Oh no, more research! Wolffish! Wolffishes are cool. This is like Tetris. Oh, that's absolutely fine actually. I might put some kelp in as well. Just because it gives it a bit of height and stuff. There we are, that's that one sorted. Oh, we've done a lot of stuff today. But it looks to me like most people are coming up here and checking out the tanks up here. We could do with probably a big feature to like really draw people in and draw them through. Maybe even a little arrow or something. I wish there was an overlay. In fact, I haven't really looked to see if there is an overlay for this. But I wish there was an overlay to show me the draw of the tanks. Gift shop opportunity. If we can get our gift shop sales high enough, we may be able to negotiate a licensing deal with the major film franchise Finding Bertie, which is absolutely nothing to do with Nemo. We would love to prove we can sell a certain amount of guidebooks, balloons and copper band toys to secure the deal. Are you interested? Well, that was the next thing I was going to do. So yes, I would be very interested in that. I am a lean, mean selling machine. But you guys are going to have to... Oh, and my starfish has grown. Okay, we'll have to make sure that they're okay. But yes, we're going to have to wait till next episode to see about that. So we've gone from about 800 or so prestige up to 1400. And we are a very large way to level 10, which is great. And we only need to get to level 11 as our total. So, you know, I think we're doing okay. So next episode I'm going to expand the aquarium out and, as I say, maybe try and see if I can fit a few more fish into these tanks, but mostly leave them alone. And put some more cool tanks in, work out what fish I do and don't have. So like I've got none of those, none of those, none of those. There's loads of fish that I don't have any of yet, that I'm sure the guests would love to see. And I'm going to need to make a little tank that's just full of seahorses as well. It's going to be really cute. It's a shoaler. Oh well, that's good, because things as you have to be with your own kind. It's gonna have a little tank, little tiny tank, full of little tiny seahorses, and it'll be really cool. All of these things, like we don't have any humpback snappers, mackerel, cod. We do have a few horse-eyed jacks and hermit crabs and jellies and stuff like that. And we don't have the anemones either. So the cold water coral and that warm water coral. So there's a load of stuff, even without research, that we can be putting into this aquarium that we don't have yet. And that's going to definitely probably help us get up to level 10. Once we're at level 10, we're going to have a whole load more stuff that we can research as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Megaquarium, please subscribe. We've got this one to do and the next one, and then we finish the game, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, if you do want to see that, please subscribe. I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.